It's 8:15 in the morning now on this Tuesday morning, June 23rd, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, June 23rd, 2020. And good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, June 23rd, 2020. It is 67 degrees at 8:51. Seattle Mayor Atlantic City will reclaim police free autonomous zone taken over by demonstrators. Trump tells aides to the support second right a similar checks but White House Division Ray. Race to face Picado hurls toward an predictable finish. Pollster Nate Silver says Trump can obviously win 2020 elections despite diamond balls. Trump decided to order freeze visas for foreign workers by December 31st. After the supported Tulsa rally, Trump campaign moves to Arizona. Fauci and CDC Director Redfield testified on House Coronavirus Oversight hearing. Pfizer announces start phase 3 clinical trials for investigational vaccines. Thousands of Massachusetts restaurants stay closed permanently. Trump aide claims this kung fu references to racist because of coronavirus origin. Protesters in D.C.'s Lafayette Trail try to topple Andrew Jackson's statue. Officers banned for Gardner Charming. Two Trump campaign staffers who attended Tulsa rally tested positive for coronavirus. White House advisor Navarro walks back on comments China trade deal over. The giant meatpacking company at the heart of Germany's new coronavirus hotspot as more than 1,300 infected. European lawmaker embraced support for Israel plan to annex areas in West Bank. Saudi Arabia borrows foreign pilgrims from Hajj over coronavirus fears. Singapore is hold general election on July 10th to go before coronavirus pandemic. Prime Minister Hassan Lung said Tuesday in his televised address. Saudi Arabia closes Hajj pilgrimage in Mecca to foreign visitors. Yep, Virginia and Kentucky to hold primary elections Tuesday in congressional local races according to the Democratic Party for Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell. Loneliness not rising during COVID-19 lockdowns according to survey. U.S. Army private as convinced to kill by the terrorist attack with Lieutenant neo-Nazi group to kill many members of the Union Wall deployed overseas. Part 2 said. As Secretary Angela Carlo and Maloney said they have scheduled slow interviews with top members of the State Department as they investigate President Trump's fired up. State Department watchdog. More than 250,000 people have been hospitalized with COVID infection in the U.S. Those skippy interest may face bills could ruin them financially unless companies of the government face intervenes. Research said. Governor Baker to talk coronavirus and Boston State Hospital redevelopment at 11 a.m. A forensic financial expert broke down the numbers behind the scandalous German financial Wirecard. In the unfortunate coronavirus will start human trials soon, Gilead says. Take a look at stocks now. Up 153.50 at 26.24.96 S&P 500 up 20.12 at 31.17.86 and Nasdaq up 110.35 at 10,056.47. NASA's Mars helicopter will be piloted. White rubber moment. No evidence suggests something strange should surprise about Pluto. LA County Health staff gets Princeton death filed statement as coronavirus deaths climb. Cases climb. Officials said. As coronavirus cases rise, some Utahs are still not wearing masks in public. English pubs reopen in German district is back on lockdown. Peter Jones News Time, 8:35. Edinburgh Area School research officers play key role up, officials said. Edinburgh residents fired up over fireworks. Edinburgh planning to open 2 pools in early July. North Edinburgh's pool will open July 1st. Edinburgh residents need to clean up their recycling else get paid fine. North Edinburgh candidates in next Tuesday's town election will be live on local cable access Thursday. Tarnaria Dad, the kids enjoyed some fun water today. A candlelight vigil was held Monday night to celebrate the life of Laurie Mildred Nurse Health Board member and force for good of the world. Now, look at that sports. MLB owners play sports 2023 certified does. Not us, not by agreement, but by disagreement. Money Spirit reacts to NASCAR back in Bub Walls with a show of unity. Richie Gasket backs Novak Djokovic Adrian Tour fiasco and defenders the Kobe Bryant lawsuit what Chris moved out of Los Angeles. Peter Shoulders time, 8:37. Time now first. Traffic is ready to check. Hey! On the MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail. Fishburne train 437 45 from North Station over 5 minutes between Wilson and Winchester to train traffic. Train 410. Worcester train 75 08 804 from Auburn Air stopping 1525 minutes back between Noonaville and the South Station to the late bus connection. And all work for line train maintenance personally but 20 minutes built both directions to the speed restrictions caused by track maintenance between West Coast and Montserrat and Thursday. Load good. Route 395 is stop outside a little bit so around the Norwich Church. One eighty five to the westbound side, a little bit all around the New Bedford Church and Summer Expressway, southbound side, so the Pike in Boston, and Route 1 and the northbound side, also at Bath, Maine, and 91 southbound also London, Vermont, and around the Canadian border in Vermont. 91 northbound side also Hanover, Vermont. Now, look at the traffic weather situation. It's going to be sun skies about 86 degrees, coffee coming to summer at 5 to 7 on the afternoon tonight. Punch fog up to midnight, otherwise increased skies about 67 degrees, up about 3 to 5 on after Wednesday. Check the shots of Thursday after 3 p.m. Punch fog before 9 a.m. was mostly clouds about 82 degrees, up about 5 to 9 on good time, 3 miles, just 30% Wednesday. Check the showers made before 10 p.m. Punch clouds about 65 degrees, up about 5 to 7 on coming in the evening, just to 40% for Thursday. Most sun skies 86 degrees, coming to the southwest about 5 to 7 miles, and afternoon Thursday. Check the showers made before 10 p.m. Punch about 65 degrees, up about 5 miles. Coming to DVD shows at 30% for Friday. Check the showers made between 1 and 5 p.m. Punch is coming to 85 degrees, coming to the southwest about 6 miles in the afternoon, and check the shows 30%. And for Friday night, Punch about 62 degrees, plus about 5 to 5 miles for Saturday. Most sun's about 87 degrees, southwest about 5 to 10 miles. Just as 24 miles Saturday night. Check the showers after 8 p.m. Mostly sun's about 69 degrees, up about 5 to 7 miles, 30% for Sunday. Check the shots, practice sets for 5 degrees, some west spot, 6 miles, size 20 miles, 30% Saturday night. Check the shots, mostly guys for 65 degrees, coming just 30%. And for Monday, check the shots, mostly set guys for 83 degrees, off about 3 to 5 miles, 30% right now. North is overcast, 67 degrees. That's the for the Peter Chillo. Morning news on this Tuesday morning, June 23rd, 2020. Peter wants to be here, but good morning, man. Say, people about PFPBR. Hope you have a wonderful day.